Welcome to this new video. Today we're gonna be looking at how to beat Assassin Champions. Against Assassin Champs, play all the matchups kinda the same way, okay? Start by hitting the wave, so you hit level 2 first. Meanwhile, keep spamming Q on her if she walks up for CS. With Aryan Scourge, it will really poke her down. Like a lot of other matchups, spacing is very important. Once you hit level 2, you can now start to assert more pressure. Because you have built up a minion lead, your wave is pushing toward tower. This is the most important part of the early game here. You want to harass her very hard on the tower. Stacking waves and harassing on her tower is a really good strategy against melees and assassins. Just be careful doing it against stuff like Yasuo and Aurelia. They can all in you pretty hard. I personally really like to run Ignite into Assassin Champs. It will usually take them by surprise, and it actually gives a lot more kill pressure. I use Ignite early here, reducing her healing from refillable pot. She's now very low and I have complete dominance of lane. If she steps out now, she's dead. Scourge and Ahri helps a ton of poking these assassin players down. One of the biggest ways you can abuse assassin players is by pulling the wave. She wants to recall now, but because I pulled the wave she has to stay unless she wants to lose an entire wave. But now she's really stuck far up in lane, vulnerable to ganks and vulnerable to my harass. Because the wave's not gonna freeze anymore, I want a recall myself, so now I actually just push out the wave really fast, so I can go back and base myself and spend my gold. You do not want to get behind in tempo. Just as easy as that. As long as you have your ultimate, you can outplay 1v2s, 1v3s, if you play it well. At this point I'm really strong, so now I can just perma push the wave, perma spam queuing on her. This will make me get prio, meaning I can move first. So I can do roams, I can help my jungle take objectives, I can help invades, I can do so much with prio. When you're ahead like me, don't be scared to fight her. If she wants to throw away her life, just let her. Keep pushing your lead by being dominant in lane. Don't give her breathing room, keep bullying her with Q spams. Eventually she'll be so tilted she might just go in like this and die. If you look at map, it's pretty obvious where we should push next as a team. You can see top tower is the only outer tower left standing. So group together with your team, take it down to open up the map. After one fight, feel free to claim the objectives to increase your lead even further. Always look for people overextending in the side lanes. If you get a kill now, you can really push their base, because they will be a man down. And it's actually really easy to catch these people when you have Swain W, because you can cut off their paths. Okay, so quickly to sum up the early game, make sure you hit level 2 first, stack the waves and crash it on the tower, harass them as much as you can, and look for kills with Ignite, Scorch and Airy. Freeze the wave just outside your tower in the early game against assassins. They are not ready for the Q spam. If Talon decides to use Q on you, immediately use your Ghost. This way you can space him and he will not be able to get away. That's one of the reasons I really like going Ghost on Swain. I don't even mind missing out on Flash. I think Ghost is insanely good on Swain, so I would never not have it. Just like all other assassins, Talon is also gonna be really put in a difficult spot if he gets a wave pulled on him. So in the early game, always pull the waves unless you lose a lot of HP by tanking the minions for a long time. Talon is now really low HP and I'm just gonna continue to try and pull the wave. He's now really far behind in minions, because he was just zoned off for such a long time. But because I'm actually getting kinda low HP myself, and Talon is missing from the map, and I also know that next minion is Cannon Wave, I decide to hard shot next wave, because I want to get back and spend my gold as well. If I just stay and keep freezing forever, at one point he will get back, and with items, and he will just be able to intershove into me and I will be stuck on the tower now for a long time. Remember guys, pick your reset smart, recall on cannon waves, okay? Cannon waves are every third minion wave in the early game. Because I recalled before Talon and I have tempo. I use my tempo here to push out the wave fast so I can move around the map and set up vision for my team. From this point on, there's no reason anymore to keep freezing. Just insta-shove every wave, make sure Talon is stuck in lane so he cannot roam around the map in impact. I'm still really strong, so I can still fight him if he ever goes on me, because of the lead I built up early game. you have gotten a big lead out of lane, just look to join fights. You are way stronger than anyone else on the map. Your levels up because you are a mid laner. And when you are ahead as Swain, you cannot die in fights, legit. Especially if you went for a lot of ages in the early game. You just become so tanky. Now that I pushed mid wave, it's time to make a play. I see they overextended bot side. Even if they spot me this far up in lane, with Ghost and Cosmic Drive and W, I can cut them off, I can still run them down. Do not let a mistake like this get overlooked. You need to punish them. If anybody overextends in side lanes, just run them down, legit. Remember guys, you cannot win all games, even if you played well in lane. But laning phase is still the most important part. If you just consistently get out of laning phase with a lead, you will win most of your games, but not all. Thanks for watching.